Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get at least 250,000 XP in Ryse Son of Rome multiplayer solo only. Now for this you need the map Garden, which is from, I believe, the Mortuary, I want to say that's right, DLC, and right here you want to pick Jupiter because you need to focus on gaining focus and the focus blast, which stuns everyone like in the campaign. Now, for this, for your gear, you really need to focus on having focus capsules and duration. Your health doesn't really matter because there's only one part where you could possibly get hit. The rest of it, everyone is frozen. Doesn't matter, they can't hit you. So, first, after you skip that wonderful cutscene, you want to run up here. Run. Now remember, if you keep clicking in on the left stick, you will continuously run. You have, in essence, unlimited sprint. Now, right here, there will always be 2 to 4 guys that always come, and they will always be minions no matter what. It's just a warm-up to get started. But for this, what you want to do is you want to execute them no matter what, because you need the focus that they get. So, I do it 2 by 2. You can do it one at a time. It doesn't really matter. You don't gain any more focus from it. And you don't gain any more combo or anything like that. So, fight these 2 guys off. Brutally beat these guys down and stab them for good measure. And then after you get done with this, you want to taunt. Now, taunting, in essence, stops your combo from being gone. Like, you can't lose it for quite a few seconds, probably like 10 to 15. I'm not really 100% sure. I've never really had to count. Now you want to taunt again once you get up here, and there will always be, well, first, focus blast. You might want to let them get a little closer. I was being a little chancy right there. And there will always be enemies that spawn here, but there will never be any heavy guys. But if let's say you have 2 dual blade guys, you won't have like 4 minions because they equal up. So in essence, the more minions you have, the better, because they take the exact amount of same hits as the elite guys. So it doesn't really matter. You really just want minions, that, and they're easier to kill. Because if they come out of focus blast and you don't notice it, they're much easier to handle. Also, while you're here, most time you will get probably a wall execution, which is always Y and then either 1x or 2x, like this. Here it's 2x. If he stabs him in the stomach, it's 2x. If he just stabs him in the throat, it's 1x. And that will, in essence, always happen. Also, be careful because you can execute guys on the garden bench over there. Now, you'll notice on how I knew that the guys were unfocused blast, because you'll see your focus meter begin to drain, and then it won't fill up as you're going. But the second they come out of focus blast, they will it will instantly fill back up, and that's when you know that the guys are out. Now for this part, you have to be ready to run. Don't forget to just keep tapping on left stick. You want to run, and you want to hit the cauldron. Now you may hit a guy, but just keep spamming Y and you will hit this cauldron. Then the second you hit it, you want to focus blast, and then kill these guys over here. Now all these guys that come out of there will only be killed in 2 hits. They're all little minions that don't take any hits whatsoever. So you want to hit those guys and then instantly taunt again. Shout out to Xbox, very professional of me to leave the record on. You want to focus blast these guys. Now there will always be like 2 or 3 shield guys and a dual blade guy. It might vary some, but there will always be some of those. I've never seen a heavy guy though, so I don't think you have to worry about that. But you don't have to worry anyway since you focus blast everyone. So you can kill these guys. Also, near a cliff, it's also either X and Y or just Y, because that's the only 2 possible hits they can have. Alright, so kill that guy. Very brutal. He bought it. Alright, one last guy, and then you get to move on to the next section. Alright. So you want to taunt right after every time you kill a section of enemies, you want to taunt, no matter what. You want to taunt. So you run over here to the next. Now right here, 4 minions will spawn, but they take more than 2 hits. So you want to focus blast them, and just kill 2, because on the side there are 2 shield guys running up, and they will mess up your combo if they hit, or if they get over there. So you only have enough time to kill 2. You just kill that guy. Then you want to focus blast again, then execute everyone as in whatever order you want, as long as you don't get too far away from the other enemies. Alright. Also, rolling puts you just within range to hit them, because I think it's just a little faster than walking, like in every game somehow. Now, in order to knock them off the edge, you in essence have to be close to parallel with it, by the way, which will be helpful in the next section. So you want to taunt after this. Now you're going to run up here and grab 2 javelins, whatever they're actually called. In essence, they're javelins, because that'll put your timing on. Now right here, you remember to keep clicking left stick, and you should never get, I don't think I've ever been hit by an arrow right here. And you want to hug this wall right here. Now, in this is the hardest part. You have to focus blast right there. Now, this is where the duration comes in. After you focus blast, you want to taunt. Then you want to run up there and kill these 2 guys, the first 2 guys in front of you. Now, remember, try to get them parallel, so then you can just throw them off, because sometimes you'll glitch and you can't hit the guy in the corner because you get stuck on the other guy's dead body. But luckily that did not happen here. So, you want to kill that guy, shove him off. Now you can either focus blast and then taunt if you don't have enough duration, although it'll drain it very quickly, or if you have duration like I do, you can just taunt and then do it. Doesn't really matter. The way I do it's much easier though, because you don't have as much chance of being shot. So you want to go up here. Remember, try to just shove them off the edge much faster. Alright. Kill that guy. Pick him up, throw him off. Remember, always taunt right after. Basically whenever it has the big bold words underneath, that's whenever you want to taunt, because usually no more enemies are spawning in. So you run around, hop down. Now there will be 4 minions that only take 2 hits to kill, but you want to focus blast, kill the first guy, then turn around and wait for the leader to get within range, and then kill everyone. Then kill everyone, because he will break your combo. Now, right after you kill this guy, 2 shield guys will also spawn in that I kind of forgot about as I was recording this, so I almost screwed up and taunted right there, but I saved it in the last second. So you want to kill those 2 guys, and then after you kill those 2 guys, you have to go up onto the platform behind you, and in essence all you have to do is stand there, and whenever an enemy gets within the square, you just have to kill him. Now right here you have to taunt, because alright, so then you run up here, and then you want to taunt because there'll be 4 minions that only take 2 hits. Now whenever you're killing these minions, be sure to taunt after you kill them, or focus blast them once they all 4 get up there. You want to be sure that. And you want to taunt because as you're killing minions, your timer doesn't really give you much time to react, because as you're killing them you don't get as many points, and that's just the way the game's set up. So you want to taunt as much as possible, and always wait till all 4 of them are all the way up there, or else you will focus blast them and they'll begin to drain it, but you can't hop down because you need to capture that. So always be 100% sure they're all within focus blast range. So you kill those guys, taunt. Now right here you could just cash it in, no biggie. You get like 175,000 to 200,000 XP. I'm not really 100% for sure. Or you could run over here, make sure you're way over here in the corner, so all the enemies get up onto the area that you are. And you want to wait till they get pretty close, and then focus blast. Now I focus blast again, but make sure you get everyone where they're stunned, no matter what. Like that, you must get everyone, or else they will break your combo because you're not paying attention while you're hacking at these guys. You can't. That's happened to me quite a few times where you can't see them in time. So you want to kill all these guys. I don't think it drains it any faster to have multiple enemies stunned. I don't really think it does. Now right here you're going to kill these last few minions, and then you have to stop with the combo. No matter what, you have to stop. You can't sustain it. So I cashed in, get 205,000 XP, which I went from level 210 to level 216 in this entire match. So you always want to avoid being, you always want to stay near the edge. You want to avoid being in the middle of those rings, because whenever you hit the tab, the ropes light on fire, and then you can't get out, which you'll never be able to make a combo out of that. So you want to avoid those. Also, enemies can trip those. They're like the only thing they can trip, like, willingly. So you want to also roll around, because it lessens your chance of dying, or getting hit, I should say. So you want to kill these guys. Now right here, something weird happens. I believe it's glitch in the game, where sometimes you'll be cutting on a dude and he'll just instantly stab him and he'll die, like that. That can throw you off, but be wary of it. If you play enough, you kind of expect it, but just be careful of that, because it throws you off. Now right here, also try to avoid the fire, because you can't see crap. And I thought I had killed this guy on accident, and I had not, and I somehow lucked out and hit just the right second so I could deflect his hit. Now you want to taunt again right here, and here's the final part. Now you grab those javelins, because of the leaders there will always be 2 to 4, and one time I had it where the leaders got stuck up there, so you have to javelin them to get them down, or else they won't come down. So you want to kill all these guys. Remember, just focus blast them, and right here, I believe it happened to me again where he instantly stabs him. No, that guy just instantly dies. Sometimes that also happens, but if you just keep hitting X, you'll keep going. And then, remember, there's only going to be 2 to 4 high level. All their weapons will always be on fire, so that's how you know they're high level. And that's it. That's the entire level. It will always happen like that, varying with the enemy number. So, once you get done, as you can see here in a second, I got 293,000 XP, which is good for 6 levels from 210 to 216. So then I just show you guys, I got like 66 kills, something like that. So it's not that many enemies. You just need to keep your combo huge. Now right here, I go and show you guys my gear. Remember, always have focus capsules, and always focus on duration. Don't worry about being a certain tier. It doesn't really matter what tier you are, as long as you focus on focus. And that's about it. You can do this at any level as long as you have the DLC. Thank you for watching, and I will hopefully be back for my next video, depending on time restraints. Thank you. Have a nice day.